Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my Sims 4 news video. This time I'm talking about the news for June 29th. We got a game update and there was an Inside Maxis. With respect to the game update, I'm going to touch on what is new, what was fixed, and the mod impact. And with respect to the Inside Maxis, I'm going to be mainly focusing on what they said is coming in the next game update, i.e. the July game update. So for the June 29th game update, the big new thing is we got the limited time Sim Sessions, the musical festival event. And I've already done a full video talking about the three, musicians that are featured there and extra details. But just to briefly summarize it, the Sim Sessions will be hosted in Magnolia Blossom Park in Willow Creek on every Sunday. That is in-game Sunday starting from today, June 29th at 10 a.m. Pacific, which was when the game update came out, and it goes until July 7th at 10 p.m. Pacific. Your Sims should get a message telling them about the Sim Sessions, and they should receive a ticket in their inventory, which they can view for more information, and they'll be able to travel to the location of the festival. One thing to note about that location is that it's in the neighborhood of Magnolia Blossom Park. So if you replace Magnolia Blossom Park with another lot, it'll still be there. You'll be fine. Now, if it's a new save, it starts on Sunday, so it'll be available immediately. If it's an existing save, you'll have to wait for Sunday if it's not Sunday in your game. If you don't get the pop-up and you don't get the ticket, you can just go to the neighborhood there and you'll be able to participate with it anyways. So the other thing that we got that's new that wasn't noted on the update notes but was mentioned in the Inside Maxis, but I'll touch on it here because it has to do with the update today. We got a new picture that is part of 3. 2 are going to be coming in next month's update to celebrate Pride Month. Now moving on, I'm going to talk about the bug fixes. So the bug fixes noted were essentially the same that were noted with the laundry list that came out earlier this month. There was one extra one to do with snowy escape, not one that I've ever had, something to do with, silhouettes. You don't really see them beside you when you're skiing, to do with their snow boots or something that's been fixed. But the main things that have been fixed were the ones on the laundry list. Some big ones that I had noted affected me was, or a lot of people, were the routing issues with the open staircases. That's supposed to be fixed. Yay. Master gardeners, there were plants that would reset to like dirt piles, even though there was no reason. Like if you have seasons, they were in season or they were sheltered. That's supposed to be fixed. They should stay where they are. And I know when I would select a sim and create a sim and I used to go to the outfit and it wasn't, well, that's fixed. It is going to the outfit. I have confirmed that. I've tried that. Another issue is if Sims learn likes and dislikes of other Sims, their Sim profile would become blank. Well, that's been fixed. Another one people commonly saw was some of the new hairstyles would make the Sim's teeth either disappear, turn black, turn gray. That's been fixed. And there was another thing to do with eyelids and eyebrows. That's been fixed too. So those are some of the main ones that I noticed. There are a few other ones, but I have the list up on the screen so you can see it for yourself. The other thing I want to touch on is the mod impact, and that was minimal. Minimal mod impact. MCCC has been cleared by Debtorpool. And one mod that I did see that's had an update is Wearbasu's more columns in CAS, and that's essentially been updated so that that fix that they did with the Create a Sim outfits is also reflected with the mod when you have that. There may be other ones. This is just all I've seen at the time that I am recording. I saw a couple of minor things from Little Miss Sam too, but nothing major. Pretty much it looked like mods escaped unscathed. So moving on to Inside Maxis and the news we got with respect to next month's game update. The new news, because we already knew that we were going to get the pond tool added with the, the terrain tools. We're getting that with next month, i.e. before Cottage Living comes out. But the other 3 new things that are coming is we're getting one new hairstyle in base game, and it is a modern large afro. So this does not replace the updated afro that we already have in the game. It's just a new hairstyle that we're getting added to the game. I like it a lot, so yay for that. Another one that is gameplay related, which I'm very excited for, is we are getting group cooking, the ability to cook together. Up to 5 Sims can cook, and that includes, you can include children to cook with you. I don't know that you can have a child initiate it, but because the children have to have a teener up to cook with, they can't cook on their own. And when they are cooking, they will learn mental skill. When you're cooking together, you're going to gain relationship. You're going to have better quality food. You're going to have more servings, and you can get a new sentiment. Now, with respect to the better quality food, I find my Sims, if they're inspired or good cooks, they usually get excellent food anyway. So I'm kind of curious how that is going to be. And with respect to the more servings, we already kind of have up to 8 meals, but I don't feel like there's just an extra, whether you could have a serving of 12 like you get with, say, grand meals right now. And I believe the barbecue pit that comes with Island Living maybe makes 12. I don't use it very much because I find the food only comes out normal with that, so I don't make it. So I'm really curious to learn a little bit more about that, but that's sort of the basics around that. And then the other big thing that I'm very excited for is kids are going to be able to garden. Yay, I've been wanting that for a really, really long time. And like cooking, gardening is going to build the mental skill. Now, at the beginning, when Sims have no mental skill or Sim kids have no mental skill, all they'll be able to do is water. But as they meet certain mental skill thresholds, they'll be able to unlock other things for gardening, like weeding, planting, and harvesting. But obviously you can gain mental from other things, so you can gain it and then go and have your children do those things. They can also gain mental skill with some social interactions from like teens and up talking to the children about certain gardening things. And children and toddlers can talk to plants. So yay, I'm really excited for that. One thing that's new that's coming for everybody, I'm guessing maybe teens, teens and up, I should say, is that they will have the ability to plant from in their inventory. Right now you have to put the item on the ground or in the planter or on a pot to be able to then tell a Sim to plant. But if they said mental, but I'm guessing gardening skill is high enough, they can plant from within their inventory into the planters and the pots. And they said the patches, so I don't know if that's related specifically to cottage living because we don't have patches right now. I guess we'll find out more about that closer to the time, but yay for that. I'm really excited for kids to be able to garden in the game. So that is actually it for the news. I actually posted about all of this like as soon as I watched the live streams on my Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, come join that, because as soon as I hear stuff, I post it there. It just takes me a little longer to get the videos together and the news up. I will have a link to that in the description down below. Let me know what you like most about either the game update today or the news of what's coming in the next, or from both, in a comment down below. But that's going to be it for this video. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!